Hey guys, what's up? It's Jeff with Half-Assed Gaming here. I have a video for you today that's going to be a requested video. It came to me a little while ago from Danny. And of course, we're going to be here in Blender. He was asking me a question about what if I have a part that I want to that's chrome that I want to have colorization on. How do I go about changing that part from a chrome part to a colored part, like a part that would match with the truck paint on a specific vehicle. So I'm going to go in and we're going to open up. Let's do a base path here. Let's see. So I have the 579 extracted, so we'll do that. Set that as the base path. Make sure the hookups are there. All right. So now we're going to import the truck first of all. We are going to get rid of that. Let's see if we can change the color. Maybe go B. So that's not bad. All right, so let's do this. So we'll change the variant to the long chassis and the B roof. Get rid of that, get rid of that, rid of that for now. Okay, so we got long and then B. All right, so that's the mid roof for the 579. So in this case, we're going to take the front bumper. Well, suffice to say, let's do this first. So your sleeper, so in no uncertain terms, these are your UV layers. So this is layer 1, 0, in this case 1 here, and then 2. You can see 2 looks like it's the painted side that goes, this is both sides of the sleeper, whereas UV1 is the singular side. So in this case, you would paint this and it would be one-sided. So both sides would match, but you can't put any lettering here because it would be mirrored on the other side. If you want lettering, that's what 2 is for. All right, so there's that. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at where can we fit the bumper once we get it on there, once we change it to being colorized. So now if you look at the hood and the body, So we got the front headlight area on each side, the side of the hood, the fender here, the top of the hood here, and the door panels. Right, so you can see already that UV2 is pretty packed in there. So all along here, if we import the skirts for the over the tanks, you'll see that all of this is taken up by the skirts. So we can't put the bumper there. There might be space here, and I'll show you how to get this all done. You take here's your layout that you want. Export UV layout under the UVs heading here. Yeah, you want it a PNG. We'll just do 2048 just for giggles. Fill opacity, I do half. And we'll save them in my pictures just to have them. So this is 579 hood. Export. And then we do this. And that's 579. Cab roof. And then we'll do the B. And that's 579. B sleeper. So then you go to your image editing program. And you open pictures. So there's one. And then we're going to add a layer, import from file, cab roof, import from file, hood. So here you can see this is what the body is comprised of here. So you can go in and import every single part. So this is making your own template, essentially. I could have gone on the internet and been like, oh, this is what the template is, but this is nice to show you how to extract the template. So now, once we have the template here, we want to import a couple more parts and see where they line up. So now we're going to go to, for example, where is side skirts? Cursor to selected. Import. Upgrade. Side skirts. Whoops. Apparently those are chrome. That's interesting. Okay. Delete. Import again. Let's see. Where's the colorized ones? Is it this? Not that either. Striking out here pretty good. It's interesting. I don't know if these are actually chrome. I know these are chrome, but I don't think those are supposed to be chrome. Seems odd. Okay, so that's the short one. Let's try one more here. There we go. Okay, so that's the color one. So we're going to go to 2. And that's going to show where the skirts are. So we're going to go back here to export UV. 2048, 2048. Pictures. 579 skirts. Export. Now we can go over here. Import from layer. Skirts. Alright, so anything else is higher roof and mirrors, I believe. And I'm pretty sure the mirrors are I don't know where the mirrors are, so let's just cast aside the doubt here. And then we'll go here and find the mirrors. Okay, so those are the chrome ones. So it's got to be 2. Import 2. Those are chrome too. Okay. One more try, I guess. There we go. So now we can go to UV2. Yeah, and they're right by the windows. So, as I expected. Go here. Um, 579 mirrors. Add those as a layer. Alright, so now we're going to check the bumper. So we're going to go here, selected, import, bumper. So here's a nice big chrome one. So what we're going to do is turn this off for now. And then we're going to import one of the colorized ones so we can see where it is. Hope it's 2. Ooh, did I guess 2? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So now we go to UV2 again. Alright, so that bumper is way over there to the right. So let's do this and we'll export 2048 pictures. Uh, 579 bumper. All right, so we can import that into our layers. So that fits right below the sleeper and above the parts for the skirts over here. So you got to figure this is the mid roof. So the high roof goes up to here, at least halfway here. And then the top of the high roof might be over here. I don't know if it's different than the other one. But that leaves all of this space over here. Or since you already have the bumper in this location, you can shrink UV2 down to this area. So a bunch of different options here for you. And I'll show you what I mean here. So we've got this bumper. We don't need that anymore. We get what we needed from that. So now we're going to turn on this again. All right, so this is a nice chrome, solid chrome bumper. So what I would do in this case, if you want to colorize this whole thing, delete the material. So now it's just a plain object. So it's still it's only got one UV, right? So UV2 needs to be created. So we got to do 1, 2, and then we got to do that, and then that. So on UV0, it kind of gets a little bit complicated here. But if you want to bake it and all that stuff, you go here. I mean, you've seen the baking that I do, so I'm not too worried about this, but just want to kind of give you an idea of what needs to be done here. Provided it even bakes, because sometimes it doesn't, the way they set up the SCS parts, but oh, of course. Would help if I actually expanded it. So let's do this again here before we get carried away. So we're going to unwrap it like I normally do, just to see what we can get done here. So there's all the parts. Do a Control P. my Outlook settings. Wow. I've never even installed Outlook on this computer. Thank you so much for that. So here's the bumper. We're going to save this as an image. And we'll do it. B bumper AO. So then we go over here and we get new. Whoops, that's the wrong area. This one. Delete that. New material. B bumper. And then we're gonna go truck paint. And I believe this is airbrushed. Yep. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's funny. That's supposed to be the shadow. There we go. Hilarious. I didn't even bake the right one. That's fun. Okay, so now we've got this sorted out. So there's our bake for that. Save this as that. There we go. Let's go find this. This is Paint Job 01 BC. So now it's going to show the paint job on the bumper, right? Because on UV2, this is what it looks like. UV1's fine, but UV2 is not fine. So I'm going to unwrap this by projecting it from this view. And then we're going to grab it and put it down here. We're going to shrink it down to right about there. And then we're going to open an image, which happens to be, if you go into my pictures, oh, it doesn't show images in my pictures. That's interesting. There we go. So now you can see where the other bumper is. And grab this bumper. And kind of get it lined up as best you can. Or put it in another location like I was explaining up here. There's more room. But it all depends on the paint job that you're looking for. So now it looks like the... Undo that. So it looks like the bake's okay. Probably could be darkened a little bit, maybe. Let's see what these settings are. Yeah, see the difference between these two? The problem is the body has a an end map, so I think you could probably get away with doing an end map on this and just putting the end map from the other bumper on there. But I'm not sure how that will look. You color, because it's technically chrome end map, but let's see what this looks like. So it's going to be a little bit brighter than the rest of the truck, so you'll have to kind of hide. So you'll kind of have to adjust the materials per this piece. So you might have to like tune down the diffuse or tune down the specular or whatever it is to make it kind of blend a little bit well. It's kind of hard to tell in here. We could add a light and you can see. Let me see a little bit better. Let's create a spot. That's not going to do anything. Delete. Create a sun. So and it's not too bad. I mean, you could do it maybe. It definitely needs to be a little bit darker. But anyway, that's the gist of it. So then you export this, rename it to a different bumper, like I've showed before in my videos, and then just essentially export it, put it on the truck, and then kind of tweak the values until you get it where you want it to be. And that's the end of how to colorize a chrome part, or a part that is chrome that you want to be color, because this truck obviously comes with chrome, a color bumper, but not these bigger, fancier ones, you know. So I hope that helped you guys today. Just another little peek into doing some extra little stuff to your personal truck or whatnot. So if you like the video, please leave me a like. If you have not subscribed, please consider it's very late, so I'm tired, but please consider subscribing if you are not subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to catch up on some videos that I need to make, so I appreciate you guys' patience with all the stuff that I'm doing. It's my life is a little bit busy, and we're getting into more of a schedule now, so that's why I'm pumping this one out here. We'll see how many more we can get in the next couple weeks on more stuff to do. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate it.